Mike, you are asking far too much. How can I do this? You want me to sleep with your wife, God forbid. This is huge, and you know it. Tom, you are my only hope. My family needs this.
I see you, my heart they beats. A lady of all men's dreams. You be the one where they make me.
Hey guys, have you ever heard of a man begging his friend to sleep with his wife? Oh yes, this man's family needed his friend's manhood so bad. This is a story of friendship, betrayal, and unforeseen consequences that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Before we go into details, please take a moment and like this video and consider subscribing to the channel for more tales like this one. Now, let's get into it. Tom and Mike were more than just a friend. They were brothers in spirit. Growing up in a small town, they did everything together, from climbing trees and catching fish to studying late at night for their exams. Their bond was unbreakable. Their friendship was the kind that others envied, always having each other's back, sharing dreams and planning for the future. They lived next door to each other and spent their days playing in the field and forest around their homes. In the summer, they swam in the nearby river together. They were inseparable. Tom looked at Mike and suggested they build the biggest tree house ever. Mike accepted. It will be the secret of our hideout. As they grew older, they both got scholarship to different universities but kept in touch. They graduated with honors and started their careers and eventually got married. Tom married Emma, a lovely woman with a kind heart, while Mike married Sarah, a strong and independent woman. Life was good and they often traveled together, enjoying their success and the joys of life. In one of the holidays, Tom turned to Mike and said, "Remember our childhood dreams of traveling the world together?" How could I forget, Tom? And here we are, living it. They laughed, clinking their glasses, unaware of the storm that would soon cloud their sunny skies. Their friendship remained strong even as they faced the challenges of adulthood. They supported each other through job changes, relocations, and the ups and downs of married life. Tom's wife Emma always tells her husband about his special bond with Mike. "You and Mike have such a special bond." Tom smiled. "He's like a brother to me. I would do anything for him." 2 years into their marriage, Tom and Emma were blessed with wonderful twins. The couple's happiness knew no bound. They celebrated with Mike and Sarah, friends and family, and their home was filled with laughter and joy. On the 3rd year, they were blessed with another set of twins. Tom's life seemed so perfect. Can you believe it, Mike? 4 kids. We are truly blessed. That's amazing, Tom. I'm so happy for you. Mike and Sarah, on the other hand, were struggling. Despite their efforts, Sarah wasn't getting pregnant. They visited doctors and underwent numerous tests, only to receive devastating news. Mike was infertile. This news shattered Mike's world. His dreams of having a family of his own seemed to be slipping away. Mike turned to his wife Sarah, feeling devastated. "Why can't we have children like Tom and Emma?" Sarah looked at him with a passionate eyes. "We will find a way, baby. We just have to keep trying." Mike's mother, Jane, always blamed Sarah for their inability to have children. Sarah endured the insult silently, never revealing that it was Mike's condition that was the cause. This particular holiday, Sarah and Mike visited Jane, her mother-in-law. As soon as Sarah enters the house, Jane thundered at Sarah, "You evil childless woman! Why can't you give me a grandchild? What's wrong with you? Why have you decided to be wasting my son's time?" Sarah stared at her, tears welling up in her eyes. "We are trying, Mama. Please understand." "Trying? You've been married for 4 good years. A real woman would have had children by now. It's not that simple, Mama. Maybe you are not meant to be a mother. I have beautiful women that are ready to bear children for my son, since this one only wants to be painting mouth up and down. Sarah cried but persevered. The couple's desperation grew even more after the visit, and Sarah suggested they go for IVF using donor sperm. Mike, however, refused to have a child with an anonymous donor. He couldn't bear the thought of raising a child with an unknown sperm. Baby, we can go through IVF. There are many good hospitals with good sperm donor. No way, Sarah. I can't raise a child whose bloodline I know nothing about. If we are ever going to do this, let's use the sperm of someone we know and trust. Someone we trust the bloodline. But who? We can't just ask someone to donate their sperm to us. Actually, I was thinking of my friend Tom. We've known him for years. I've known him for all my life. He's my brother. He's healthy and we trust him. Tom? No way, Mike. That's too weird. I don't want to mix our friendship like that. But why not, Sarah? It's a great solution. We know Tom. We can trust him. He is perfect for this. No, Mike. I won't do it. It's too strange. But Sarah, think about it. We are running out of options. This could be our only chance at having a family. Sarah paused and think. Okay, fine. If it's what you want, Mike, I will do it. But only because I want a family so badly. Really? You will do it? Yes, I'll do it. But please, let's just keep this within us. The next day, Mike visited Tom. Tom, I need to ask you something. Something really big. What is it, Mike? You are starting to scare me. I want you to lend me your sperm. I want you to help me start a family. Please, I want you to sleep with my wife so she can bear children for us. Mike, you are asking far too much. How can I do this? You want me to sleep with your wife? God forbid. This is huge, and you know it. Tom, you are my only hope. My family needs this. I need this. I can't have a child with an unknown bloodline. I need somebody I can trust, and you are my last hope. But Mike, this is human being we are talking about. My sperm, my DNA, my genes, and technically my child. I know, Tom, and I wouldn't ask if I don't have to. Please, you are my only hope. Okay, Mike, only because you're my brother. I will do it for you. I don't like seeing you suffering. Tom, really? Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this for me, for us, for my family. Just make sure you take care of that child. That's my only plea to you. That's my flesh and my blood. The procedure was done discreetly, with only the closest friends and family aware of the arrangement. Tom struggled with the idea of his sperm being used to create a child or sleeping with Sarah, but he knew he had made the right decision for his friend. The joy in Mike's and Sarah's household was a lot. They were finally going to be parents. Mike, we are going to have a baby. I can't believe it. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for giving us this greatest gift. Months passed, and the joy of Sarah's pregnancy filled both households. In no time, Sarah gave birth to a beautiful baby girl named Lilly. However, as the child grew, something changed. Mike found himself harboring an inexplicable resentment towards her. He couldn't shake the feelings that she wasn't truly his biological child. As time passed, Mike's behavior towards Lilly became increasingly cruel. He would mock her in front of her friends, calling her names like clumsy and careless. He would withhold affection and attention, making her feel unloved and worthy. He even went so far as to blame her for his own mistake, making her feel like she was walking on eggshells around him. One day, when Lilly forgot to do her homework, Mike's anger boiled over. He ripped up her artwork and threw it into the trash, telling her she was worthless and would never amount to anything. Lilly was devastated, feeling like she was all alone in the world. Sarah tried to intervene, but Mike's behavior continued to escalate. He would often leave Lily out of family's activity, taking her cousins out and leaving her behind. He would criticize her appearance, telling her she wasn't pretty enough or thin enough. Lily began to doubt her own worth. Feeling like she was a burden to her family, she started to act out in school, seeking attention from her teachers and classmates. But no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't seem to win Mike's approval. As the years went by, the tension in the household grew thicker. Sarah felt like she was losing her daughter to Mike's cruelty, and she didn't know how to stop it. She tried to talk to Mike, to reason with him, but he just pushed her away. One day, when Lily was 12 years old, Mike's behavior reached a new low. He came home from work in a rage, yelling at Lily for leaving her toys scattered around the living room. He called her lazy and selfish, telling her she was a disappointment to him. Lily broke down in tears, feeling like she couldn't take it anymore. She ran to her room, slamming the door behind her. Sarah followed her, trying to comfort her. "Lily, I am so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with your father. I hate him, Mommy. I wish you would just leave me alone." "Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. You don't deserve to be treated like this." As Sarah comforted Lily, she asked a question that had been weighing on her mind for a long time. "Mommy, is Daddy really my father?" "What do you mean, sweetie? Of course Mike is your father. But why don't he love me like he's supposed to? Why does he always yell at me and make me feel bad?" "Lily, your father Mike loves you in his own way, but sometimes people struggle with their emotions. He's going through a tough time right now. But is he really my father? Maybe that's why he doesn't love me. Maybe I'm not really his daughter." "Mike is your biological father. I promise you that. But sometimes, even when people are related by blood, they struggle to connect. That doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It just means he needs help figuring out how to show it." Lily looked up at Sarah, searching for answers. She wanted to believe that her father loved her, but it was hard to believe that way when he treated her so poorly. I wish he could just be nice to me. Mommy, I wish you could just love me for who I am." "I know, baby. Me too. We'll get through this together, okay?" As they hugged, Mike stormed out of the house, leaving them in peace. But the damage was done. Lily felt like she was all alone in the world, and she didn't know how to escape the pain her father had caused her. On this beautiful sunny day, Lily was discussing homework with her classmate Tony, laughing and smiling together on the street corner. Suddenly, her father Mike appeared out of nowhere, his face twisted in rage. "Tony, get away from my daughter," Mike yelled, waving a stick in the air. Tony startled, took a step back. I was just helping her with homework, sir." But Mike wouldn't listen. "Lily, you are coming with me," he growled, grabbing her arms and pulling her away. As they walked, Mike's anger boiled over. "I saw you talking to that boy. You are a silly girl, thinking you can flirt with boys like that." Lily tried to explain, but Mike couldn't listen to her. When they got home, he beat her so badly with the stick that she cried out in pain. Sarah, Lily's mother, heard her daughter's cry and rushed into the room. "Mike, stop! You are hurting her." But Mike wouldn't stop. "She needs to learn her lesson," he shouted. That was when Sarah knew she had to take action. She packed their bags and took Lily to Tom and Emma's house, seeking a safe haven from Mike's abuse. As they left, Lily cried, "Why does Daddy hate me so much?" Sarah hugged her tight. "He doesn't hate you, sweetie. He's just sick and needs help. We will get through this together." Tom and Emma welcomed them with open arms, providing a safe and loving home. Lily finally felt free from her father's wrath, but the scars of that day would take a long time to heal. Mike came home and was in the mood of yelling as usual. He wanted to continue from where he stopped, but his anger was boiling. He couldn't find Lily or Sarah anywhere in the house. With annoyance, he marched to Tom and Emma's house, searching for them. Meanwhile, Lily returned from the market, unaware of the explosive conversations about to unfold. From the door, Mike was already screaming on top of his voices. Tom, I completely know your sperm was used to produce Lily. But guy, you were just a sperm donor. Lily is my daughter and you can't take her away from me. Tom was surprised. He was totally blindsided. Wow, Mike, what are you saying? Are you drunk or something? You know I never meant for this to happen. I was only trying to help. Help? You slept with my wife and fathered my child. Now you want to take her away. What is she doing in your house, by the way? Goal scorer. Your manhood scores good goals. But you must leave my daughter for me. Come on, Mike. How is this even a problem? I was only doing you a favor. But I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt you or your family. Emma, Tom's wife interrupted. What's going on here? What are you two arguing about? Mike turned to her. You should be asking this your husband. Tom ruined my life. Oh, he didn't tell you? Well, now you know. Your husband fathered my child and now he wants to make her hate me. What? Tom, is this true? Yes, Emma, I can explain. There's an explanation, Emma. I'm so sorry. I only wanted to help. How could you keep this from me, Tom? This is our family. Tom turned to Mike. What kind of evil human are you? How is my helping putting me into trouble? Now, Lily is caught in the middle. I just wanted to be a father, and now I'm losing everything. As the argument continued, Lily hid behind the doorway, feeling a mix of emotions. What's going on? Why are they talking about me like this? Mike, please understand. I never meant to cause harm. You've broken my family, Tom. I will never forgive you for this. This is a mess. We need to figure out what to do now. Just then, Lily stepped out from behind the doorway, her eyes filled with tears. Stop! Just stop, everybody. I don't want to hear anymore. The room fell silent, with all eyes on Lily. Is it true? Am I not your daughter, Daddy? Lily, I don't know what to say. It's a very long story. I have been so insecure about you for the longest time. And now you are here. I couldn't control it. Lily felt a pang of sadness and confusion. I need to get out of here. I need some time to think. Lily, wait. Let's talk about this. But Lily was already gone, running out of the house, unsure of what the future held. Lily ran down the street, her mind racing. She didn't see the car until it was too late. The screech of tires and the thud of impacts were the last thing she heard before everything went black. She was rushed to the hospital, unconscious and badly injured. When Mike and Sarah received the call, they were devastated. They rushed to the hospital, their hearts heavy with guilt and fear. Tom and Emma arrived shortly after, equally distressed. Lily, my baby, please be okay. Mike, this is all your fault. You pushed her away and now this. Mike, this isn't the time for blame. You need to be here for Lily. The doctors worked tirelessly to stabilize Lily. As she lay unconscious, her father waited anxiously. Sarah held Mike's hand, both of them praying for their daughter's recovery. Mike's guilt consumed him. He replayed every moment of anger and resentment he had directed at Lily, realizing how deeply he had hurt her. Sarah, I've been a terrible father. I need to make things right with Lily. Mike, it's not too late. She needs to know you love her, despite everything. When Lily finally woke up, she was disoriented and in pain. Mike approached her bedside, his heart heavy with remorse. Lily, I'm so sorry for everything. I've been a horrible father, and I can't change the past. But I want you to know that I love you and I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you if you will let me. Dad, I don't know if I can ever forgive you, but right now I just want to get better. I understand, Lily. I will be here for you whatever you decide. Lily's recovery was slow and painful, both physical and emotionally. She attended therapy to help process her feelings of betrayal and confusion. Despite her anger, she couldn't deny that Mike was making an effort to be a better father. Lily attended therapy sessions to make her get better. Mike also attended counseling sessions as well, working through his issues and learning how to be a supportive father. He spent every moment he could with Lily, showing her that he was committed to their relationship. With therapy and the support of the family, Lily began to heal. She slowly started to rebuild her relationship with Mike, though it was a long and challenging journey. Sarah and Mike worked to make their relationship, understanding that their children's well-being was the most important thing. Lily turned to Mike and said, "Dad, or Mike, I don't know if I can ever fully forgive you, but I'm willing to try." Mike looked at her. "That's all I can ask for." The family found a new sense of unity, learning to navigate their complicated relationship with honesty and compassion. Lily grew stronger, finding her own path and learning to trust again. The story of Mike, Tom, and Lily became a lesson about the complexity of trust, forgiveness, and family. It posed a question that lingered in the minds of everyone involved. Can a family overcome the deepest of betrayal and find a way to heal? Tom and Mike mend their friendship, but their relationship became so fragile. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to share this story with your family and your friends who might need it. Till I see you again in my next story, I still remain Tales by Chika. Goodbye.